So for today's video, well, I've been filming a lot recently, and that's just because you guys have been that cool. And I've had a lot to film, so today is a video I've been wanting to do for a while, and I finally got a good candidate to do it with. I'm going to show you how to polish valve covers. The cool way, the easy way, the best way. So what we got here is a pair of old Mickey Thompsons. These aren't the cheap Chinese ones you can buy. I bought these on eBay really cheap, like $45 cheap. And normally they'll say made in Japan if they're the crap ones. These ones are real heavy. But these are a good candidate for polishing. And the first thing you got to do when you're looking at polishing aluminum is checking the surface, and these are fairly smooth. You know, they're not a rough cast, so these are going to polish real easy. I'm going to walk you through all the steps on how to polish, at least how I polish, and you'll be able to replicate it and polish your valve covers or whatever. Intakes are a little bit different thing, and I'll show you what I mean. Intakes, you're going to spend a lot of time because intakes are rough cast. Like say this wine intake right here. You hear how that sounds? That's a rough cast. That you would sand on that for a while. That would actually require sanding. Now I do sand on these valve covers, but it's not really the same kind of sanding. So you run your fingernail across this one and it just glides. So that'll be easy polish. So stay tuned. Now I'm going to show you how to polish those boogers. Alright, so the first step in doing your valve covers is obviously going to be cleanup. Soap and water, gasoline, anything really. I use a bucket of gasoline. It really eats this old paint off real easy. And as you can see, that's just a quick pass with just my red Scotch-Brite pad. So I'm going to turn on the little camera, let you watch some sped up footage of me just cleaning the crap out of this guy. And yes, someone did notch that. I don't know why, but I ain't worried about it. It looks pretty cool. It did a good job. So we're going to clean the hell out of this guy, and we'll show you what it looks like when we're done. Now the valve cover's clean. I hope the space heater isn't going to annoy you. We have our sandpaper laid out. The valve cover's cleaner than it was. The other one's still dirty. I'm just going to do one for now for the video. We're going to do 220, 400, 600, 800, 1000, 15, 225. In order, on the valve cover. You can use a bucket of gasoline if you're a responsible adult. I'm not a responsible adult, but I'm still going to do it. Or, you know, if you don't want to work with gas, water works just fine. Water's the way I've always kind of done it, but I've got the bucket of gas here. It evaporates, so I'm going to use it. So this is basically the process. You sand it. Just like when you're working with wood or metal or anything, you know, you're trying to make shit shiny. Start off with the coarsest grit and work your way to fine, and by the time you're done with 2500, that'll have a slight shine to it, and then you put it on a buffing wheel or throw some mothers or whatever compound you use to polish stuff with, and that thing's going to shine like a diamond in a goat's ass. So let's check it out. Let's get to work. After doing 400 grit, it's getting a little better. It's gonna get better with time. The more paper you use, the finer that scratches you get. I went to water, because I'm letting that one soak because it's really dirty. And yeah, we're going to keep you updated, and we're going to work our way all the way to 2,500. So now you've seen me work with a bucket of gas with a little camera that's mounted up on my really expensive engine holder or camera holder. I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of footage because I got to do this like 8 more times or 6 more times. So I'll just snip in pictures as progress goes by. So thank you for watching. See you at the end. All the sanding is done. 220 to 2,500. That's just the kind of shine you'll get. You move it over to the light and it gets a little bit dimmer. That's where the polishing comes in. Let's polish it. So here's the next step with polishing. You can use compounds such as Mother's, or White Diamond has a product, but I don't have a bottle handy. These are just polishing stones you put on buffing wheels. You start off with black, brown, then go to white, and then red typically, but with my high finish already, we're going to start off with White Diamond, and then we're going to go straight to the Red Jewelers polish and get a nice polish out of it. So see you when she's done. White Diamond polishing compound is already showing up real nice. We're going to hit it with the Red Jewelers polish and give it a final polish. Still got a little haze to it, but it's not bad. Alright, little camera's still going, hopefully. And hopefully you have learned something from this video so far. So I will show you once it's got the Red Jewelers polish on it, it's done. And I'll give you a side by side between it and the old one. Alright guys, this is a lot of work, but here it is. All finished and polished up. Look at how nice that looks. Like a mirror finish. Look at that. Bam. Perfect. Holy crap. Man, that sure does look a lot better. I can literally see myself in that reflection. Man. Oh man. I'm kidding. That's the one that's polished. That's the difference it makes. I don't mind cast look, but when I can make things shiny like that, it makes it so much better. And I'm not a professional polisher by any means, so this could be a lot better. But you know what? Just for the purpose of showing you how to polish things, and you can do it yourself and save yourself money. You don't have to have fancy tools. I mean, this is a Harbor Freight stand. This bench grinder was given me, but you can pick those up pretty cheap. The stone set right there, got from Harbor Freight. I think it was like 12 or 10 bucks. Maybe it's 20. I need to replace that pad. Pad's starting to show some wear. And you know, sandpaper, it's cheap. And whatever it is you want to polish, you know, it's not limited to aluminum. You can polish brass, anything. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. There was a lot of work doing all this, and there's going to be more work editing everything together because I filmed with the little camera too, which is on the most expensive camera stand in the world. And so I really hope you guys found this educational in a way. Oh, and let me just show you this. That water was clear when I started. And as you should guess with a little bit of common sense, when you are sanding the aluminum to make it smooth, you are indeed removing aluminum. So keep that in mind. Anyways, guys, my phone/camera's about to die, so signing off. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Another so-so video from Jed Scott. So y'all take care, have a good night, and see you in the next video.